I've always been an athlete. I played sports in high school. I played basketball, volleyball. I ran track in high school. In college, same thing. When I first came home from Afghanistan, based on my injuries, I couldn't do these sports anymore. And it really hurt me to my heart, I guess, because I was supposed to come back and go right back into playing sports again, and it's something that I couldn't do. I kind of became a recluse and didn't want to be bothered by anyone. I initially heard about the Warrior Games and adaptive sports in 2010. I was a soldier stationed at Fort Meade in Maryland. I was a WTU soldier. I had just arrived back from Afghanistan. I was injured in Afghanistan in 2009. Some of the soldiers came to me and said, hey, we knew you play sports, we know you played basketball and volleyball and in college and high school, so they said, maybe you'll be interested in the Warrior Games. We think this may be really good for you to get you back out and active again. So I agreed and I went out and I enjoyed it. So I've been doing about this since 2010. Being a part of adaptive sports has helped me tremendously because one of the things, when you isolate yourself and you don't want to be bothered, you have to find the reason to want to do things over again. And the Warrior Games and adaptive sports have done that for me. It motivates me to want to, one, get out and train, and two, I've made so many friends. It's made me more social. Sometimes it takes your mind off things that may be going wrong, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally or socially. It's something that can keep you engaged. I do see myself as a mentor / ambassador. I try to tell people about my experiences through the games, through all the years. I try to, bring in new people, by telling them exactly what I've gone through. I recently met a guy at the Department of Veterans Affairs who knew nothing about the Warrior Games or Invictus. And I said, hey, here's some information, here's who you can contact. I think this would be really good for you. He was an archery guy and he knew nothing about the Warrior Games. And I said, hey, I think this would be really good for you, because at the time he wasn't doing anything. And he spoke to me and he told me, I really just sit in my house. I'd really love to go out and do this, but I just don't know what to do. So you're an ambassador when you do things like this. When you become a part or even participate in adaptive sports, there's always going to be someone there for you. I always encourage people, maybe give it a try just to see what it can do for you outside of the sports aspect of it, because the sports aspect of it is healing in itself.